Okay, I think this is working. I think this is working. It is September 30th, 2025 at 1 in the morning. Chilling on Bloons, just unable to sleep. So I'm grinding an achievement, and I don't know. I think I'm just, ooh, maybe it's time to start uploading. Maybe it's time to start uploading something I've always wanted to do. What would I even? I don't know what I would even. I don't want to only do one thing. I don't want to be an X content creator. Like, hey, my name is X. I do X. You know, I make music related content. You know, I make something something related content. I know that that's the optimal thing to do, like grow and stuff. But I think it goes against what I really want out of this. You know, like when I think of the idea of making content, what I think of it's like just me having a desire to connect with people similar to me. And a part of that similarity is my, what to say, like the similarity, the devil is in the details, you know? In no person likes the exact same combination of things that I like. And that in itself is what would make me special, you know, would make me my own person. If I were to just say, okay, my name is Joe, I make wrestling content, well, then it's like I'm only ever exposing the wrestling side of me. I'm only ever Joe that watches wrestling, you know. But Joe does not only watch wrestling. Joe watches a bunch of things, and Joe would like to talk about a bunch of things. I think to put myself in that box would greatly miss the point. Yeah, I think I would greatly miss the point of why I would do this in the first place. So then I'm just left with what? I'm just left with making whatever videos I feel like, and then whatever whatever that becomes, it becomes. You know, if I were to have my first official video, what would it be about? I think, hmm, I wouldn't always be based on like content I consume because I really do enjoy talking about content, especially when type of content that you can like apply to the real world. Because I feel like art doesn't just come out of nowhere. You know, art comes from inspirations. Art comes from real life. There's a lot of value in consuming art, but then also being able to acknowledge when a piece of art is inspired heavily by the real world and how you can apply that sort of thing to your own life. I think that is super fun. And I think when you have a wide range of content that you consume, you get a lot of variety. Like, you get a lot of different perspectives. You get a lot of like, and in a weird way, it kind of streamlines it, right? You kind of realize there are some problems that are experienced by all humans, most humans, if not all humans, right? There's certain, what would you call it? Like there's like a through line in terms of the type of stories people tell. You know, so it might be in the form of balloons, or it might be in the form of, I don't know, uh, some romance movie, but like the story in itself is the same story. You know, it's told through a different lens. My point is there's only so many stories humans can tell. You know, so all that really changes is the packaging. And when you realize that, I feel like it adds. I don't know. That's like a weird enjoyment in the content. I guess this quote is like once you know the way, you see the way in all things. And once you discover the like 50 storylines that are like actually people actually tell, but then you can see those through lines through all forms of content. I think that's super cool. I don't know. Maybe it's okay to just yap about things I like because I think I'm kind of weird. Like I talk about the things I like too much, or a lot much more than the people I surround myself with. So I feel weird. The people I surround myself with, they like things. You know, they have things that they like, but they're not like as passionate as me. Like I would sit there and I would talk about One Piece for 40 days and 40 nights, you know, and I would argue for 40 days and 40 nights if I truly believe something in the realm of One Piece. But I feel like other people don't. I don't know. They don't care as much. And not to say that's necessarily a good or a bad thing. I think it's just a thing. But that's interesting to me. That to me gives me the idea that hey, maybe I should like start making content or something because I have the yapper gene. I have the yapper gene that most people don't have. You know? Like right now, who am I talking to? Right now? Yeah. I could have the same conversation and just not be recording by myself, and nothing would change. It would just be me talking to myself the same. Literally, nothing would change. I do that often. I do that often, and I think that comes from a place of I don't know, a place of something. And I think maybe making content can help me find that something, even though I can't even fully perceive what that something even is. You know, I don't know what it is, but oh, excuse me. Maybe like maybe it's there. You know, the way to satiate that, the way to help that, just make some cool ass content. Maybe it just needs to be as simple as that. I kind of want to. Like, what would I make my first video on? An interesting discussion. You just make a video on stuff that I like. I think I start with what 950 gold by Geraldo. Why you only tell me when you're high? What is this, man? You know. So content creation.